this video I'm going to show you how to make a chocolate caramel almond crunch slice, and it's really tasty. It's vegan. It's a recipe that my mom gave to me, so I'll see if I can make it as good as she makes it. And you don't need to cook it in the oven, you just stick it in the freezer, and so it's pretty simple, but it does have a couple of layers to it. So it's got like the biscuity layer, then it's got the caramel layer, then it's got like the almond crunch layer, and then it's got the chocolate layer. So yeah, there's a little bit of work involved, but it's still really simple, and then you just stick it in the freezer and it pretty much keeps forever, and you can just keep taking out sections. And yeah, so this is what you're going to need to make it. Okay, so Alex bought a shit ton of dates the other day when I was working, and he went to Terra Madre, which is this organic. So we actually got a pretty good deal on the dates. So we got the whole box for $108, and I think they were like $25 a kilo or $26 a kilo or something. So we saved quite a bit. But all in all, this recipe you need about 2.5 cups of dates, so quite a lot, but there's nothing wrong with dates, so that's good. And you need some organic maple syrup, or you can just use regular maple syrup. And I also like to use, I found this in this Middle Eastern shop, it's called date syrup, and yeah, it's really good. It's kind of like maple syrup, but yeah, even better. And then you're going to need some tahini, some salt, some desiccated coconut, some of these buckinis. So this is what gives like the crunch to the slice. And you're going to need some almonds and some coconut oil and some cacao powder as well, or cocoa powder. And the dish that I'm going to be putting everything into is this one. So this measures 21 by 21 centimeters. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be using. Okay, so I forgot to say as well, you need a food processor for this, and I only just recently bought a food processor, but you can do it in a blender as well, I'm sure, because I got by using a blender for all the recipes that said food processor. You just have to do it in smaller batches, so it'll take a little bit more time. But if you have a food processor, cool, you can do this really quickly. I mean, like, a blender's really good, but a blender only does so much, and I had the mentality that it was like, no, blender can do everything. Like, blender can make ice cream, and blend, you know, as long as you've got like a really powerful motor. And our blender does have a pretty powerful motor. It's not like in, what's it called? What are those blenders that everyone has? The Vitamix. It's not like one of those. But it's still got a pretty powerful motor. But sometimes when you're making like banana ice cream, or you've got like some frozen things in there, it takes a while, and you really have to push it down. And I know that's just like a stupid complaint that it takes a while. But then you get a food processor and it takes like half the time, and you can do big batches of stuff, and yeah, it just makes me really excited. So first part is the chocolate biscuity base, and this is what you're going to do. Okay, so once the food processor is done, then you're going to line the tray with some Glad wrap, and then press the mixture firmly over the Glad wrap, and then put it in the freezer to set. Okay, so now we're going to make the caramel layer, and the caramel layer has more dates, some tahini, some coconut oil, some water, and some maple syrup or date paste or whatever liquid sweetener you want. And you're going to use the food processor again, or the blender if you're using a blender, and I just quickly gave mine a rinse. Don't need to be too clean because everything's going to taste the same anyway. And yeah, so this is the caramel layer. Alright, so the next layer is the almond crunch layer. So that's just pretty much the buckinis, the almonds, and the sweetener, and I'm going to use maple syrup. Once you've done the almond crunch layer, it's pretty much it for the night. So you put it in the freezer, you leave it overnight, and then the next day you melt your cocoa and your coconut oil. Or else, if you don't want to do cocoa and coconut oil, you could always do like your own dark chocolate melted over the top, which I think I might do. I'm not sure I like the texture of like the cacao coconut oil thing, so I might do that. But I will see you tomorrow for part 2 of this recipe. So yeah, see you then. Alright, so it's the next day and the slice has been in the freezer overnight, and now I'm going to melt some of these dark chocolate pieces and put that on top of the slice as the chocolate topping. So I'm just going to put these in the microwave and do that now. Alright, so I've just put the chocolate on the top and it's already started to set because it was just came out of the freezer. But you still need to put it back in the freezer for probably like, I don't know, half an hour or something. And then it's ready to eat. So then just cut it up into squares. I think it makes 16 bars altogether from what it did last time. But yeah, I'll leave all of the ingredients in the description. And yeah, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.